Yo, what's up, guys? This is your boy Donnie Lin here. I'm here to talk about the Dragon Ball episode. I thought it was pretty dope. Like, honestly, it was kind of disappointing because like so much happened in it, and it just disappointed me because Goku went Ultra Instinct, fought Jiren, kind of got his butt handed to him. It was a duke out, like back to back. But then, like, it just went to that weird thing where it's like, oh, the cliches. The Goku's going to struggle. His friends are gonna cheer him on and remember everything he's done since day one, reminiscing. Since the first Dragon Ball series, to make it feel reminiscing, but it just felt short. It felt like it was just forced and just like, oh, let's add in this little layer piece right here and here and here and make it seem like something we've all been building up from the beginning to where it is right now. Especially what they did with Jiren too. Like for the next one cutting in, Jiren character was like not handled like with anything. Like there's nothing to describe with Jiren. I mean, sure, yeah, he has a past and it was alright. I mean, yeah, like it was kind of basically Superman. He's basically Superman. You know, Planning gets destroyed or something, or people. I don't know, man. But anyway, basically he's that guy. And then for Goku, he's just being the guy standing in his way of his own success. But they never really said what that is. They never really addressed it that. They never really make it a thing. They never really gave him much of a character. And then what they did really irritated me was they took his character and then just like make it where he's more villainous to do something where it's like, oh, trust is nothing. It's meaningless. It's garbage. So he tries to destroy Goku's, friends, and then like, spoiler alert, and then just like shit, it failed because Goku just blocked it. Then they want to make it seem as if Goku's getting this exponential power. God damn, that's loud. This exponential power where it just comes out of nowhere. It's like, oh, so you're telling me all the stamina you had, you can recover back quickly in a short time of like what, less than 5 minutes? Less than 5 minutes? Really? Dude, no. Never seen Goku do that, especially using a technique what happens to take a lot out of your energy. Like, yeah, he's been doused in the spirit bomb, but he was amped out of it. So they don't really make Ultra Instinct seem something that makes sense. If it's a technique, how is it that if you have virtually zero stamina, but then able to actually pull off that technique? If anything, it's like not similar to like Kaioken. Because Kaioken's is his own technique, but like has different factors. I guess for Ultra Instinct, you're more hypersense. You're hypersense, you're hyper focused and using your abilities. And compared to Kaioken, it just doubles, quadruples, like quinted, or even like 10 times or 20 times it. That's basically what it is, but it gives you much more like damage. It's double-edged sort of technique, double-edged sword technique, which is like, yeah. And if Ultra Instinct, I guess in a way again, brings it back to it being similar to Kaioken, because there's so much of the stress on his body he's layered with Ultra Instinct. So it looked like it's doing a lot of utter like agony on him right now. Which is like, it doesn't really surprise me. That happened, because like I said, I kind of called it since day one that it was a Kaioken. That's just what it was. Basically a Kaioken. You're just getting like ultra ability type of shit. I am, but of course, that was just a stress on his body because he'd been doing it repeatedly throughout the time, going beyond his limit than usual. Which, okay, is a factor. But the thing that really pissed me off about this technique was, how the hell Goku don't have no new abilities yet? Like, seriously. Like, he should literally have some new technique. Something, I feel like Kira shouldn't have been that lazy to like, yeah, to be that lazy to not have Goku have these abilities, like have new techniques. You know what I mean? Something. Jesus, something. Like in the movies, they give him more credit of having these certain techniques he's had, but they're not canonical. So that's like, oh, jeez, oh, jeez. The whole episode disappointed me. It was utter cliche. It was still a decent score, but it wasn't the best thing ever. I don't know. I'm not even interested in watching the next episode or the episode after that. I just feel like it should just end it there and that's it. I don't know. Maybe I might actually could like, cause the manga actually is really good. It's really good, But compared to the series anime, yeah, no, it stopped being anything. I think after Goku Black, but after reading the manga, I think I prefer reading that, Akira's work rather than the anime. Not saying like not to support the show or nothing, but I mean it was just I don't know. It didn't fit up to my appeal, like being a Dragon Ball fan for such a long while, like since I was what, maybe a kid? Even though that thing's been around for like what, over 20 years? Shoots. But yeah, it's just a lot they could have did. They tried to force so much things and it became a cliche, utter disaster, so it's what happens. Well, anyway, that's all I got for this video. So see you next time in the next one. Thanks for watching.